Alright, welcome back. We are playing as Sunburn still. We have to finish the goo factory. We had a miserable time doing that last time, so... yeah, I hope that this goes a little quicker. Or I was hoping, I guess. Still, now listening to it, it's so bad. I'm gonna have the game volume down anyways, but a little bit. But you will hear that chest. I am going to never use that again. Probably ever. Because I don't know what they decided or how they decided that it would be a great idea to have the noise just constantly over and over and over again. But whatever. I sped this part up. I mean, you've seen it too many times now anyways. The tanks, just miserable. Especially with, like, I say this every time, but the only problem is it not doing damage. It's just a joke. Just 10, and then a second and a half later you get another 10 damage. It's not enough. But here we are, back at my favorite part. That time I go by, take out the trolls, munch on some cheese. I mean, we've seen it many times now. I don't know why it didn't hit him there. Pretty sad, but I'm close to level 6. I hope I get that soon, because otherwise it's over. Yeah, pushing these things is tough. But it went smooth compared to Stealth Elf, man. I wanted to hit something. Did I even notice the chest? Okay, yeah, I'd go looking. That's what I thought. But yeah, it's right here. I get it. Good amount of money. Because, you know, level 5. Started this on level 1, so... I was looking at my notes, and I'm like, looking at Goo Factory, and I'm like, for this episode, it says, I'm level 1. And I look, and I'm level 5, and I'm wondering what's going on, and I remember that I didn't finish it in the last episode. It was the same time, but I just cut the video down into an hour. Because I played multiple hours at a time. I cut it down to an hour, and then down to, you know, half an hour, maybe a bit less, maybe a bit more. Just makes it a bit easier. But yeah, I finally decide to just leave, fight this yellow glob, finally get rid of him, and I see the tank, and I'm realizing now that this is not the one I thought it was. Okay, so yeah, I go up here, tank just shoots down at me, and we get to do that again. So that's good. Sunburn's feeling pretty depressed at this point. And that counts us at, what, 8 deaths now? So, yeah. Sorry? It is kind of my bad here. I mean, can only blame the character so much. But, yeah. It is only the second character, so hopefully I get better over time, but For now, it is a bit miserable, but I think that just means that stealth elf is better. Yeah, so I went this way because, I mean, this is our 75th time doing this level, so I kind of just want this done. I sped it up. I was gonna cut, but why not? Chest is right by this tank, which is a shame because I kind of wanted to have it or get it, but also have health. And then I realized it was on the outside anyways. But some more money. I keep checking the treasure chest because one time I saw it said you have found them all, but it doesn't count towards it. It's just a weird glitch where if you do have all of them, then it'll say you found them all. I don't know. It's weird, but it doesn't really affect anything, so that's good. Obviously, there's like a couple Benjamins in that fire gate, but there's no point in going in there ever again. So we're still clowning on trolls, lots and lots of trolls, and those little yellow gremlins with rockets. Always, every single one of them will be cooked alive. Finally, I decide that I'm going to be a fool, but I kill the tank for once, so that's nice. Get rid of all the trolls yet again. Chase down the yellow gremlin and run directly for the flag and put it up. Because, well, I've seen enough flags and tanks and trolls, and I am sick and tired, so now we are going to grab both of these in deciding, and then I realize I have the money, so seems like it was a waste of time. But now we can teleport multiple ways. So this time we obviously go with Blaze Dragon, starting the unlock for our flamethrower breath. So there's the endless one, and you can hold it to do more damage over a longer amount of time. With that being said, we are going to Battlefield. Yet another role-oriented level, which is just I don't like them. They look ugly. They're fine, like, I don't hate them. But obviously it's just war, pretty much is what they're going for here. I mean, we're in trenches. But, yeah, I don't know, it just is unappealing. I mean, any troll map, I like them the least because there's not much going on except these yellow cretin. I'll make sure to never, ever forget to show the demise of those things. Every single one. Hate them. Sad to tell you, I decided it'd be a great idea to put that on again. At this point, I still can't. Like, I didn't notice. And I also didn't think. Sorry, I didn't think it was that bad. So, I was wrong. This is just horrible. That thing did not die after one bomb, which is Brutal. Nevertheless, we destroy it, get the level up, get rid of the gremlin. And here I am foolishly fighting these Wolverine trolls, I guess. And I'm just getting clowned on. I did not know I took that much health at the time. And now I'm down to 22. I get the chest, which is nice. And here's me opening that chest and getting a whole ton of gems and whatnot. I'm checking the chest thing again because I'm a fool, but I will stop that. Now this Grenader troll lobbing a dime right to my teeth, so I step off for no reason. I open the door, almost chew that grenade, and it's our lovely friend, the smelly, stinky yellow imp, that gets rid of us, just like every other time that we see one. So, we get to do that again. That's what, my 9th death? Yes. 9 deaths. And based on my stealth elf run, I was worried because, well, I mean, I guess at the time I wasn't worried because I thought that I had forgotten, or watching this, I thought that I had forgotten about the jump pad thing again. But yeah, that yellow thing survived. Don't know how. Absolutely bombed him with a lob to the dome. Decided for some reason that it would just be better to come back and grab that just to walk into a wall, I guess, but miserable. Anyways, I saw that troll up there holding that grenade, and as I got stuck on this nice invisible wall for approximately 8 seconds, I decided to go back, grab a bomb, and take him out. Because, I mean, there's not much to say. That looks hilarious, and also, because it's a pain in, you know, it's a pain. It's a pain. Terrible to deal with. I decided to take out the gun one a little sooner than last time, which is good. The other one went down pretty quick, and this one is useless. Check around back, grab some coinage, and we are off, where I immediately go to our yellow friend, realize that he's not going to stop running, get rid of the troll, and now we destroy him permanently. Those things are genuinely the worst. For no reason either. They aren't even that terrible to deal with. It's just, I'm an idiot, I would say, might be the problem here. But I love that Sunburn has a dash. I shouldn't have went away there. I should have just taken the damage from the jump just because get shot 3 times in a row. But yeah, if, as I was saying, if Sunbird didn't have his dash, if he like flew instead and then had a fly drop attack, that might have been worse because, I mean, maybe they could have just made the flying as quick, but if it wasn't, I'd probably actually just hit my head against the wall and then play Skylanders in my dome rather than play this character. But thankfully he has the dash, and it does damage, decent damage. I mean, 15 is not terrible, so that's nice. But it just, it's a shame. Like, I'll spoil one thing right now. The flamethrower, if you get hit, you stop doing it, which is kinda fine, but when I'm doing more damage by holding it down, it's kind of a shame because, you know, something dumb that doesn't stop until it hits or gets dizzy, So I'm stuck in one spot, unable to move. Or at least not very far. If you haven't played them, you don't just get to walk around. You gotta be pretty much frozen. Or you like walk and you're like Sunburn turns his head left and right when you're walking. It's so weird. Has it actually played just then? But you finally get to the gate and we get to push yet another Mega Bomb. How splendid.
Skylanders of the undead element are stronger in this zone.
Outstanding! It's their secret weapon. The trolls must be using the eternal tech source to power that.
The eternal tech source is powering a gigantic tank. Absolutely love to hear it. Also, if anybody watching this has played Superchargers or Imaginators, what do you think of it? Because I literally have not touched either of those games for 1 second. And I hope they're good. I've seen a couple, like, people say that they're good, fine, whatever, like, better, maybe even. But I don't know, I'm still worried just because, like, I don't know, these games are so fire. Like, they're so good. I won't even lie. And the replayabilities. I can play this game 64 times just because I can play each character with each path. It's just a great game. All of them are, that I've played anyways, so I hope they keep that up because these are genuinely enjoyable, especially like playing co-op. Very enjoyable. But that is Battlefield done. I genuinely thought I was going to die at the traps there. Didn't, but we need to beat it in, I think it was under 4:45, and we need a hat. Here I went for the long, like infinite fire breath, flamethrower, whatever, because I was pretty sure the right one wouldn't matter, because I wouldn't be able to do the flamethrower for long enough to make the damage go up, so I picked that one. Anyways, we are finally done with that god-awful, eternal tech source, and now we are moving on to the crawling catacombs.
Now you can find a special
Where I, yes, am still have that special hidden dragon treasure on it. I never noticed that spider crawling on the wall in the back. Also, this guy's goofy as hell.
I know exactly where it is. I think. If you think about it, it's
His like 2D's right there looks so weird.
you know, who'd wear it? We're all skulls. Kinda silly. Okay, should be fine. Just as long as we don't run into any spiders. Sorry, bub. You're on your own.
But he's out of there. Alright, it's time to find the skull mask, and always check if you can go backwards, even if it's your 30th time playing the game. You never know if it got updated. Collect some eyeballs, destroy all these alchemy tables, I guess they are. Forget one. Now we're in the pit of webs, where I get to use bombs to do everything. Which is fine, it makes it quicker. I like these maps. Like, I was just thinking, like, I thought I didn't like the tech ones because they're dark, but I think it's just the setting, and also, like, how it's a battlefield and stuff, because the catacombs and all these dark or like undead levels are pretty nice, and they have the spider webs and stuff. Oh, they have those brutal things that the spiders that just slide around and their webs are all over the ground. Those are a pain, especially because they have like almost 100 health or something ridiculous. Sunburn's sitting there like hitting tick damage on these guys. Chest is here, didn't even notice till I was like coming back here. Got a good amount of shmoney. And I took the chest off immediately. Thank God. I finally realized that it was a terrible problem. The peace, man, it's just so much more peaceful. Also, I will say though, didn't matter. This game loves being broken, I guess, because Sunburn has a sound glitch with his flamethrower. And watching it back right now, I'm realizing that I'm pretty sure that it is only once I got the endless flame thing.
You need an undead Skylander to
Because I actually don't remember if it happened before or not, but yeah, like right here. That's whack. That could be terrible if it goes on a lot. Hopefully it doesn't, so that you guys can enjoy. Or I guess just I don't know. I was gonna say that sounds like you're listening to a campfire for slumber, but it really just sounds like my house is burning down in my ears, or like yeah, that's crazy. Finally, spider's gone. There was a bomb right there. I don't know what I'm doing by not grabbing it, because yeah, like no, I literally have no idea why I didn't just clown on it. Beautiful. Get rid of those pests. Every single time I forget that they spawn a million of these things. I know I need a bomb over here, and then I absolutely throw it to nowhere land. Gotta kill them all. I'm trying to destroy the traps that are coming across for no reason at all. Not sure. Oh yeah, I didn't grab anything. I was gonna say, not sure what I grabbed there. I know there's a chest there. It was just destroying the wall, I guess. Makes that noise. Whatever. And then I gotta check here. I will try to remember this for next time, just so I can beat it in whatever amount of time. Because I forget everything every time. Anywho, once I get the rocks all pushed to a decent spot, I see that once I throw the bomb, and I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what this is. And then I saw the teleport, and I'm like, okay, I'm getting out of here. That was a miserable waste. Anyways, now we're in this area where I get to do the fun stuff of bombing the entire room. Pretty fun. And there it is again. I forgot that he spawned them. Now we're heading... yeah, right here. I like overthink it. I'm not saying this game's like... well... Yeah, no, I'm not saying this game's for dense people, but I keep seeing those lights, the ones that you could push around, and I'm like, there's gotta be a reason for me to push this to the end of the level, right? Still could be true. I never actually did it because I just kept getting lazy every time. But I'm gonna go ahead and say
The magic element are
there's
stronger.
probably not a chance. Anyways, here we are. The end. Trying to dash into the spider that freezes me in a spider web. And I kept doing it because I hate it so much. Permanent fire did absolutely nothing for the fellas. Second wave comes in, and right now I'm wishing I had my teleport upgrades because that would have looked even more sick than it already does, which is just XP flying around. It's just so great. Anyways, don't want to get stuck by those. Those do a lot of damage, but okay. Get the last of these enemies out of the way, and that will just about be it. So, yeah, this was the sound glitch I'm talking about. It's bad, so hopefully it doesn't go on forever. But, will only be sunburned for so long, I hope. Man, these ones are annoying. But, anyways, that will be it for this one. So, leave a like, drop a comment. We'll see you next time.